Sit back and relax and go all the way inside. Drop down into a deep trance and allow yourself to condition yourself for success. Because that's what we're doing here today, is to help you to identify some of the things that you do want, that are important to you, valuable, and develop a plan of action to be able to make them happen with what it is you do know and do, with a bit of excellence that you do have and hold deep within, a sense of confidence, growing your competence as well. So just relax and do it. Allow that part of you to become more aware, the unconscious part that really learns at an accelerated rate. That's right. Open up its mind. Pathway to excellence from deep inside that reservoir, wealth of resources that you have within. So go ahead and give yourself that permission to do so now. Your unconscious will thank you. So what is it that you do want more of in your life? It's something that you can do to make it happen. And begin to let that just spin itself into an idea and then into a design, the way that you can mix or blend a solution together and apply a newer life from the inside out. An output, taking action. And you know, that's required, isn't it? To be able to do each and every day. To take that action is required, step at a time. Whether that's on the inside and outside, internal or external. And bringing your visions to success with what you hold in mind as to a design, from where you are to where you want to go. How is it that you motivate yourself and get yourself excited to take that action, to go for it? It's a good question, isn't it? So what do you do to inspire yourself to begin again and again until you do manifest your dream, your vision, or put your idea into action? It's something tangible. That's right. And with that motivation and action, you do succeed, don't you? That's right. In more ways than one. And internally, on the highest of levels, it helps you and adds value to the way you do view yourself and who you are as a person of action that puts together, blends, and mixes solution that succeeds in ways that you may not have dreamed of. There are no limits really to what you can think and feel. That's right. Mind first. And by preempting success, practicing internally, and outputting externally, doing more, better, each and every day, you gain. And to maintain what it is you do, achieve, gain, more action is required, isn't it? And that's okay because you enjoy what you do. Whether or not you're in a good state, that's a good decision to make when you do it. Because what it is you do feel, to experience, makes a difference. And the output, whether or not what you produce, provides you pleasure. And to me, that is one of the most important things, is to have a great sense of motivation. You must have a little pleasance involved, if not a lot. feel good in the way that you do behave. That's right, perform at a higher level inside. There's no reason not to have a good feeling, is there? Or was there? Go ahead and allow yourself now to feel so good, because you can, can't you? Give yourself that permission. Why not? Feel good and be successful at what you do, too. It just makes sense, doesn't it? And your unconscious thanks you, appreciates this perspective. It sure does beat the one that's the option. Not feeling good, not doing much. And how much of that can someone take without taking action? So the less you can take, the less you tolerate that lower threshold that you have for inaction, or resting on your laurels, or the luxury of not choosing to do with your time valuable activities when you know it's best. These are the kinds of things that keep people from really manifesting and living the life they want to live more abundantly. And that's just not good enough for you or me, is it? That's if we decide to live an abundant life, to live in ways that truly express who we are and what we're capable of doing, being in life. And to me, this is a passion to be a model for those with whom I make contact of excellence, not only in inspiring and leading and modeling, but in teaching and training and coaching and helping others to make the necessary changes and transformations in their lives, mentally and emotionally, and also physically, accessing states of excellence. And I don't know how many people I've worked with that really didn't realize that they can choose how to feel when they do behaviors or perform, whether that's public speaking or communicating or persuading or selling or influencing in any field, even at home and play. The state that you're in really makes all the difference. So what's the state that you want to have more of that will help you to be able to take maximum action? What is that state? What's it look like and sound like and feel like when you're in it? Would you like more of it? And is it true that this is a state that you probably can share with others more, putting forth your best effort with ease, elegance, and modeling that for them, whether it's your children or your loved ones or those you work with? Whoever, don't they deserve it as well? Wouldn't it benefit you and them both? That's right, both you and they can make improvements in your life each and every day by getting into a better emotional state, physiological state, mastery. That's right. And you know as well that I know, you know how to grow these states already, because you have so many times before. We go in and out of these different states in our lives each day. All I'm saying is that you can do this more intentionally, to be more aware, to have more presence, to be more focused upon how you do feel, the impact it has upon your results. So get into a great state. Start from a great state, whatever activity that you do. And then maintain that state throughout. Maybe even amplify it a little or magnify it a little. That's right. And enhance it. Intentionally enrich it by adding to it whether that's a soothing feeling or a calming or exciting feeling, coupled with it. That layers upon it. It gives you more of a rich state, a little bit more complex. Not so much complex, but a cluster of various feelings and states that come together to create a wonderful blend and mix. That's right, a solution state that you're totally capable of putting together, designing, human engineering. That's what we're talking about, really, a designer state. Why not? It's your mind, it's your body, it's your brain, it's your behavior. Why not have that in your whole being and in the way that you do? Let your unconscious be the guide to create some of these states for you. Make a commitment today to do more, better, in the way that you feel and how that affects your behavior, performance. Take it to the higher levels. Start with a great state. That's right. And then anchor it. And then re-anchor it. Stack that state. Make it even better. Catch yourself when it's really good. And apply it. Associate that state to the behavior in your performance. And always remind yourself to remember you have the ability, the resources to make these additions in your life each day of your life, in the doings that you do, your daily doings. Cultivate a wonderful state. Settle for no less than the best state. Strategies and skills that you can do. And take a little time to think it through. So just take another deep, relaxing breath. Hold it. And let all this just settle in, to sink into your neurology and your physiology. And remind you to remember, state control is it. Your ability to access wonderful feelings. Your tolerance for anything less than the best states. That's right. It decreases, raises your thresholds for these kinds. You really want them. Maybe you even crave them. Well, you should, shouldn't you? I know we talk about positive addictions and how we can be in more control of what it is we are doing as to habits of thinking and feeling and doing. Create positive habits. Form them intentionally in mind. I know it's a novel concept, but if we're creatures of habit, why not be positively habituated into these kinds of behaviors? Performance excellence. That's what we're talking about. This is Elvis Lester coming to you from Solution Land. Thank you.